If you haven't had a complete screening in a while, here's what you should expect. Once you've completed a preliminary medical history, you'll be placed in a soundproof room. You'll be given headphones to take the test. The hearing technician will then play a series of sounds at different pitches and different sound levels. You will indicate every sound you hear. Some sounds will be played outside your normal hearing range in an effort to tell where your ability to hear sound begins and ends. You will also be presented with different words at different volume levels to test how well you hear and interpret speech. You may also be given a test to see how well you understand speech in noisy situations. After your test, your audiologist or dispenser will review your test with you. The graph of your hearing results looks something like this. Your left and right ears are graphed separately for comparisons. If all your graphing points fall within a certain area of the graph, you are considered to have normal hearing. Anything below that area, you have a hearing loss of some degree. Deciding on appropriate treatment measures will be your next step. In the case of sensorineural hearing losses, amplification or the use of hearing aids is your best choice. With the development of digital hearing aids, the size and sophistication have both improved. Your audiologist or dispenser can actually use software and the results of your hearing test to program your hearing aids to selectively increase frequencies that you're not hearing clearly. It will take a few visits to refine your programming to meet your everyday needs. You may even be given a remote control to change the programming yourself, depending on your changing environment. If you have difficulty in hearing in noisy environments, you may be using a hearing aid with dual microphones. This will help you balance the sound coming from the person right in front of you over the sound coming from behind you. You may even use adaptive dual microphones, which allow you to customize the areas you want to diminish and the areas you want to increase. Here are some other new features that have improved performance in hearing aids. The open ear mold technology allows air to move freely through the ear canal. This results in you hearing your own voice more clearly. With the older closed molds, the ear was blocked and your voice would sound muffled to you. You may have heard people with hearing aids that whistled or made other high-pitched noises. This is called feedback, and it's a problem that has virtually been eliminated. The new digital hearing aids have circuitry built in to detect feedback and cancel it in just milliseconds, even before you or others can hear it. You may even use devices that automatically change their setting based on your sound environment. If you are out and it's windy, it can sense that situation and turn down the frequency resulting from wind noise. If you want to use the telephone, a special telecoil will activate, making it easier for you to hear over the phone speaker. It can even sense the presence of other people in a crowd, allowing you to focus on the person nearest you. The ability to program your hearing aids to fit your personal lifestyle will greatly enhance your hearing and overall quality of life. Of course, there are other choices to be made in choosing a hearing aid: your personal hearing loss, your everyday environment, and your budget. But even at the most basic levels, all of the hearing aids in use today are digital and can be programmed for your needs. Just like personal audio equipment, though, some will perform better than others based on the expense of the technology built into it. These are some of the decisions that you and your audiologist or dispenser can work on together. It's also good to go into the process of improving your hearing with realistic expectations and an understanding of how it all works. The process will take time for adjustment, and it will take a level of commitment and patience on your part. You will begin hearing sounds that have slowly faded away over time. At first, these new sounds may be a source of irritation and distraction. But your brain needs time to readjust itself to hearing these sounds. Your audiologist or dispenser will continue to work with you to adjust your programming, slowly moving you closer to a more normal level of hearing in most situations. It's important to understand, though, that no hearing aid is absolutely perfect. You should expect a benefit from hearing aids, but don't expect perfection. You need to have a willingness to wear your instruments as much as possible, allowing your brain to adjust to the new sounds you're hearing. You may even want to keep notes on situations that you may want to work on refining with your audiologist or dispenser. But the first and most important step is accepting the fact that you may have a hearing loss and then doing something about it. There's a link to a downloadable assessment you can take to determine if you do indeed have a hearing loss. Once you've completed the test, call the office listed near you to make an appointment for a complete hearing evaluation. Take the self-evaluation with you. It will help your audiologist or dispenser understand your unique situation even better. Don't let the loss of hearing slow you down or reduce your satisfaction with life. Don't delay. Do it today.